MyConfession viewers. On this Saturday night, we have a new confession for you. This confession is about a woman, Lisa, who can't stop stealing. Is she a modern-day Robin Hood? Was she ever caught stealing? Is stealing her addiction? Can she stop stealing? We find out within seconds. The names and place names in this video were substituted by us to ensure absolute anonymity. Let's get straight to the confession.
Hey, I'm Annabelle. It's a habit I can't, and don't want to let go of, stealing. Small things, nothing special. As an adolescent, I used to sneak rolls of candy or a Mars from the supermarket. It always gave me such a satisfying kick, and it still does now. Maybe this sounds silly, but it's the truth. I really can get such an exciting tingle through my body for a moment when I walk out of a store and snatch, say, a mascara, pack of pens or a bra. Sometimes I need that feeling so badly that I can't resist. That thrill, that's what it's all about, never the product itself. It's not that I steal daily, I don't even think weekly. But it makes my decent life just a little more exciting, and it gives me a kind of victory rush when I step outside. The feeling doesn't last long, but it's enough for me to brighten up a boring day. I have to admit, if I just check out the same product, it does nothing for me. No thrill, no exciting feeling, nothing. I only steal from big stores, because I always feel a little guilty about it anyway. At small stores or from acquaintances, I will never take anything. When I walk through the HEMA or in Appy, I know, you're covered for this. So let me take advantage of it. In the end, I spend enough money with them. That way I get over my guilt easier. I always pay for my regular groceries, that's no problem at all. It's also not about the money at all. I have a boyfriend with a good job and I work part-time myself because we have a daughter. We don't lack anything in any area and we can pay for everything just fine. But the one bar of chocolate that I don't pay for but instead slip into my coat or bag, that's what does me good. Of course, I know very well that one should not steal, and if my daughter would do it later, I would punish her. I never set a bad example, I never steal anything in front of her. Also, my boyfriend doesn't know that I have this deviation. I don't think he would even believe it if I told him. I never do it when I'm with someone, then I don't need it at all and I don't even feel that urge. Before, in high school, we often went into the supermarket during breaks to nick something. Everyone did that then, it was a challenge who took the most. I see that as mischief now, but by now I'm in my 30s and you can't call it a juvenile sin anymore. I have never been caught in all these years. In the past, an alarm has occasionally gone off, but if you walk out at the same time as someone who did buy something, you can almost be sure that they will go back to the checkout irritated. Then there's no one to stop you. Besides, you hardly see security guards anywhere anymore. I scan stores for cameras. I make sure my back is to them or make a motion with my hand as if I'm putting something back, even though it's already in my bag. Stores with self-scanning checkouts are totally easy, almost nothing has an alarm on it anymore. By the way, it gives me no thrill not to scan stuff but hide it at the bottom of the grocery bag. A friend of mine does that, the more expensive things at the bottom, because they usually check a few of the top products at a check. That doesn't bother me, if I pay anyway then just the whole bunch.
What always starts as something small can cause big problems later on. She says in her confession that she started it when she was small, but now it looks more like an obsession in my eyes. She does it not out of necessity but for excitement. When she pays normally she feels nothing. She is addicted to the thrill. Then she feels guilty after stealing. It's not about the money because she has a comfortable life and doesn't lack anything. I think she is missing something in her life. Maybe it's the thrill of doing something that doesn't conform to the perfect life she leads. The danger is that she could get caught one day. Maybe then she can finally take the step to seek help. But the damage to her image will have already happened by then. Romans 7 verses 19 to 25. Though I want the good, I do not do it. Instead, I do the bad, and that is precisely what I do not want. If I do what I don't want, I don't actually do it myself, but sin in me. This is how I experience again and again: when I want to do the good, I cannot help doing the bad. In my innermost being, I very much want to do what God's law asks of me. My advice is seek professional help to get out of this addiction. She knows it is bad, and she does not steal from shops of people she knows. So she knows it's wrong, but she can't stop because of the thrill. Sometimes the solution is to talk to a therapist who may be able to suggest a solution. It may be that this behavior comes from an emotional event in her childhood. Thank you for listening and watching this MyConfession. If you have not accepted Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior, I beg you to do so. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you at the next MyConfession video. Be blessed.